good.
That's
Have to get it out of my system there.
You sure you're done? Oh, you get locked.
Welcome back to the You've Been Notified podcast, episode
27.
27.
Back with another banger. I didn't know what to say.
Back with the banger.
Back with the banger. This is episode 27. Thank you for watching the last videos that we've been dropping. We're pretty consistent with dropping videos, right?
Pretty consistent, I say. Come on, we were here last week, the week before, the week before that.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty consistent, right?
Last month as well.
Compared to last year, we're a lot better.
Yeah.
Compared to last year, we were way better.
Wait a minute.
Let's not even talk about that.
We don't disappear anymore.
Nah.
Focus on the positivity, you know?
Focus on the positivity.
There's a lot of negativity going around.
A lot of different bad vibes going on in the world right now.
A lot of heartbreak.
Jeez, man. I mean, too much. I mean, the biggest one, we will definitely get into the topics about this. We'll talk about Sidhu Moosewala.
Yeah. That was kind of
biggest heartbreak.
Out of the blue as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like unexpected. So unexpected.
That was very unexpected. But yeah, no, we'll talk about Sidhu Moosewala. We also talk about stuff that's going on in the world. I mean, you've been notified. We got to notify the public and what's going on. Show us our viewpoints. If you guys agree, disagree, let us know in the comments and we could go talk about it. But that's what we do. We just want to notify you guys on what's going on and see what you guys want to say about it. But yeah, let's talk about the unfortunate news first. Big artists, big presidents. Sidhu Moosewala did get shot, died. Pretty crazy the way it happened too,
bro. The world lost a gem.
Huge, big gem. You know, it was like it's not even just about the man being an artist for Punjabi people. It's not even just about that. Honestly, bro, Dil Daniwala, good dude.
Yeah,
you know, I was watching a video today where they're talking about he was on stage and he's talking about he's like, yo, I traveled around the whole entire world. Right, I have so many different friends, but there's one friend which I have. Like he's talking about his dad. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, you're not gonna find a better friend than him.
Yeah,
the way he loves his parents, yo, that's sick. That's so good to see. Mm-hmm. Right, big presence, big hearted guy. I mean, yeah, yo, it just messed up the whole situation. It's just crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Like I woke up and I seen in my group chat, right? Like we have a group chat of friends and stuff. And someone sent a screenshot, like of like how like 6 Buzz and stuff, like they post like the news. Yeah, it's like Sidhu Moosewala passed away due to after being shot at. Right? I'm just like, yo, like what type of sick joke is this?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. First, like you feel
I woke up and I found the same thing. I woke up.
Like, oh, okay.
Group chat's there, and I'm like, oh, let me just double check this and see for myself.
Someone's just trying to like cause like a. I don't know, just want something.
Oh, it's false rumors going around.
False rumors, exactly.
So you want to confirm with yourself first, like, yo, is this actually true? Like, this would be crazy.
Like, there's no way this happened.
Yeah,
right
bro.
now.
I go outside, I'm gonna, get like a glass of water and stuff, and then even like my uncle, like he's watching the TV, I see his picture on the news, and I'm like, holy shit, like he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like from what I thought was a joke, like I ignored the picture and stuff, going about my day, and I go outside to the living room and I see like it on the news, and I'm just like, wow. It's fucking crazy.
Even the videos.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when I was looking online, there's videos of the whole thing. Okay, here's one thing which is really messed up. I mean,
I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, man. Like, there's something like human
stuff that
human
you
decency.
Exactly. There's some stuff you shouldn't even record.
Human decency would be, yo, man, like, those videos are going to be online forever.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? I mean, there's some things you should not post.
No.
Like, the videos of him shot in his car and everything. There's the person that was helping the Moosewala get out the car, like he was trying to take him out the car.
Yeah, he's yelling at the other guy. I think
he's yelling at the other people. There was a video, like an interview afterwards, like they're talking to him. They're like, "Yo, please, this is like a request. Don't just stand there.
And
help
record.
the person out."
Yeah,
he's like, no, he's like he was asking people like, "Yo, could we take him in your car, get him to the hospital?" No one wanted to help. Which I understand in India there is that thing where they do, if there is like an accident, because I've seen it firsthand. If there's an accident on the road, they do not want to get that person in their own car because they don't want to be liable. But if a man is shot, or not even just it's just anything. If there's something going on like that, if the man is shot, if the man is injured, gone to an accident, something, man, just human to human decency would be to help the person out.
Legit.
No, 100%.
Right?
Like it's fucking like sad to see that that the first reaction, like first initial reaction of like,
Just, like, pull out the phone.
people
Take the
nowadays
phone out,
is
make a video.
take the phone on, get that video, whether it be like, oh, they just want to get like a viral clip or whatever their reasoning behind it is.
There's
Right?
no respect towards it.
Yeah.
Man. It's like very disrespectful.
It's like we forget like, oh, at the end of the day we're humans, like, you know, we should go out and help that person, or
yeah.
before you even ask like, oh, are you okay, it's like the phone comes out, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like what the fuck's going on.
Like the guy's like, oh, he's like, I had to request someone to bring a car,
yeah.
and then they took him.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one out of their own kindness, like just wanted.
Anyone
like,
that had a car in that area, they did not want to put him in that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, it's also like I seen those videos and stuff, and like I seen like them drag him out of the car,
Yeah.
put him on the ground, then they pick him up and stuff. Like, at the same time, like, a part of me is like thinking that, oh, did any like of those movements that those guys were doing, like, I get it, they were trying to help him at the end of the day, right?
Right.
But did that aggravate any of his injuries even more? Because he did die on while he was being transported to the hospital, right?
True.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, some people do say like, oh, don't, if someone's got shot or whatever, like someone hurt their back, like, don't move them till a medical person arrives.
That's
right?
what they
Yeah.
say.
They
'cause,
say
like, you
not
don't
to
wanna-
do that,
yeah.
or if you see some blood coming out, if there's like a gunshot wound, apply pressure to stop the bleeding. Right.
But the thing is,
I
like,
definitely didn't see any of that happen. I don't know, like after, because in the video I saw, I didn't see that happening. I just saw them just drag him out the car.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I guess it's a case by case situation as well, right? Like you said, like the guy said he got there and he's seen a crowd like surround the vehicle, and they're all recording the phone, right?
Yeah.
And like as everything's going on, like it's like all adrenaline, right? Like,
Right.
all adrenaline. Like your first initial reaction is to get the guy out of the car and help him, right?
Yeah.
And yo, like this is in the pen, right? Like no, like I'm not trying to be like dismissive of anything, but maybe they just didn't know. Like, you know, like here, like we know, like, oh, we're learning, like, oh, put pressure on the wounds and stuff, right? Maybe
over there they're probably like, yo, get him out that car.
That's the thing, like
what it is.
maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lack
yeah.
of education or knowledge of like how
Yeah.
to deal with a situation. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Probably
But, like,
lay
no,
him down and get him out
Yeah,
the
but I
car.
think like don't crowd it, right? Like if you know human nature, yeah, help the person, but like get him out of the car safely, or like just I don't know, man.
Did they say there was another person in the car, and I know he got shot too? 'Cause I saw it in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
He got shot in his arm and stuff. Did they say anything about him? Like what's going on with him?
No.
No, I think
Not
that was
I know
his,
of, right?
I know that was his buddy. His name was Gurinder Singh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I know he didn't like pass away from his injuries.
But he
or-
was injured
yeah,
in the thing.
He
too,
was
right?
injured.
He
yeah.
was conscious in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He like Musso was like leaning on
Yeah.
him like that. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, even the way it happened, like when they like you could see in the videos of the cars coming, like going, like he got boxed in pretty much.
Yeah.
It just messed up in that whole situation.
There's like a security footage.
Yeah.
That cam whatever. Yeah. You see
There's
like,
two videos that came out now.
Yeah, yeah. There's like you can see the cars racing behind his Jeep
Right.
just to get him, and then that they turned that corner, and there's like obviously no video surveillance from there, but then you just hear
Yeah, you could just hear the rounds just fire.
And there's a bunch of them too.
Yeah.
Like it was
He shot it. I think from like they were doing a couple of interviews of the people from the pin, like where he passed away,
right.
like on the street, the locals, and then they're saying like, yeah, the cars blocked him in. They shot his tires up, so like he
can't
even,
get away.
he can't even get away and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because like just everything around it, right? Like there's like now like what happened, but like there's so many like, oh, if he did this, he could have survived. If he did this, right? Like that's all we can say now. Like
yeah.
all you can say now at this point is if he
had he take like a lot of people said, had he taken maybe his gunman, had he taken a bulletproof vehicle, he would have still been alive, right? But
yeah.
like it's just crazy. Like,
But I mean, like at that point, you would never think anything like this would happen.
Yo, what was that security thing about? Like he said he like told his security not to follow him.
No, so what happened is that there was I believe it was the government, they put out something where I think it's like over 400 people, like they don't have security anymore. Like security would be removed.
Yeah, so basically, like
yeah.
in India and the state of Punjab, like anyone that's of high profile or high celebrity status, right? They call it VVIPs. I guess that stands for very, very important people. Yeah, they have like their own security and stuff. And
security team.
Yeah, and I don't want to get the facts wrong. I don't know if it was the state of Punjab or India as a whole that demanded it. That they said that they took away all like 400 security guards from all
it was
the
like 424 important, like 424 people.
Yeah.
I think
security personnels. Yeah, they took them away.
Damn, man.
And then it somehow leaked onto the social media and stuff all over Twitter, and like that's a huge controversy too. Like
easy access for anyone to see.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for someone like him, like who's already got a huge target on your back, right? Like
Yeah.
if you got fame, you got wealth,
You got haters.
yeah, you got haters, right?
You got haters.
Yeah, you got haters. Yeah.
Immediately you have haters.
Yeah, immediately you have haters, and then someone like him that had a huge presence in like just the stuff he spat about, right? Like he talked about politics,
Right.
he talked about just
Yeah,
the way
he was part of
yeah,
politics.
Yeah, he talked about politics. Of course,
He
some of his
wasn't afraid of just saying
his
anything.
music videos and music represented gun violence and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that. And like obviously, like someone like of his profile would definitely have haters. And if they see that news, like, oh, his security personnel are gone,
Yeah.
they see it as opportunity, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's the part where it's like, okay, this is like a case. This is like a case of like, okay, what happened really here? Like,
Yeah.
you start thinking of different kind of things. Like, you know, like people, oh, they say, imagine if they saw that, like, oh, this person doesn't have a thing, doesn't have security. Right after that, this happens.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, people automatically in their mind start thinking like different kind of ideas of like,
Yeah,
okay,
this-
what's really going on behind the scenes,
Yeah.
right?
It's a failure of the government as a whole. Like, how do you let like something that huge like leak?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you let something like that leak? And on top of that, I mean, just stuff like this happening,
Yeah.
especially to like, even if it's not even just like a high profile like Musewala, if it's just
like,
anyone,
I'm talking
right?
about, yeah, like let's take like even like I get like it sucks that it had to be him, but like at the end of the day, any human's life being taken away, like that's fucking sucks.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that shit.
And I mean, he was I mean, he had a huge impact, not even just in like Punjab, like not even in, like he had a huge impact overseas, over here. Look at that,
Yeah.
right? Huge impact. I mean, I've never met him, never seen him, but I mean, you could just see from the videos and just like his character, the way he portrays himself.
Yeah.
Great dude from what it looks like.
Yeah, and he's one of the first Punjabi artists to like hit a lot of milestones. He
huge.
merged folk and trap music together. One of the first guys. The Wireless event in England. He was the first Punjabi artist to perform at Wireless.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
huge.
really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
he was an icon in the music industry.
Yeah.
Right? Like he was
He was
when
getting
it came to-
recognition.
yeah.
He was getting recognition not just from Punjabi music.
yeah.
He's like the Punjabi industry. He was getting recognition worldwide.
Worldwide, yeah. Yeah, because even the people that are mourning his death, like till this day, like I see videos of like not even just Punjabi people, but people of all nationality and
Yeah.
races. Like,
Like-
yeah, they're mourning his death. They're like,
He's supposed to
"Damn,"
have a collab with Rick Ross. Like,
Supposedly that's what's coming
Yeah.
out now. I mean, like the thing is, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of like, oh, he has there's this track coming out, this track coming out. I mean, there's snippets that came out a little bit, but they requested that, you know, all songs, all things be held because they want to, you know, give that to his parents and they figure everything out from there, right?
yeah.
But I guarantee there's probably so many tracks that he has unreleased.
yeah, rightfully so. Like, if there's anyone that has the rights to this music,
Has to be his parents.
it has to be his parents, right?
Yeah.
You don't want like no one profiting off his songs and stuff at the end of the day, right? Like,
Right.
like it puts peace in my heart knowing that that if all these unreleased tracks go to his father, then he has the rights to all those songs, and if he does choose to one day release them, all the profits goes to his mom and dad.
It's like,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
that's like how the Pop Smoke album was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Pop Smoke album, like it was produced, whatever like profits were made from the album, go straight to his Pop Smoke's
And 50
parents.
Cent helped with that too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Honestly, great dude. I mean, like big loss for the industry. He was just making big. I mean, the first time I heard him was on. I think it was So High. That's the first time I heard him on.
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, So
I
High.
think that
It's a
was
Jar-
that was his blow up track, right?
That's
So
where I
High,
first. Actually, no. The first time I heard him was actually on a Ninja track,
yeah. Ninja track, okay.
right? Because he was a lyricist as well, right? He wrote lyrics for other people
Yeah.
too.
He wrote the Ninja song License.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's where I first heard him. Like that's where I heard first heard the Musewala reference in the track. But then he came out with So High, It's a Jar, and I'm okay. Now G Wagon just blowing up like crazy.
Yeah.
Right. And then he just started taking over from there.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy momentum. I mean, like he had recognition from even like Drake. Drake had recognition from. I saw Burna Boy. He had recognition. That he was talking about him too. A lot. I think there's tracks which are unreleased because I heard a snippet. In England, he was everywhere. Right, like he.
What was that song called? The 47. Oh my god.
AK-47.
47. Yeah.
Yeah, but who's in the track with him?
Steph
That-
Don?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he did it pretty big, man.
Yeah.
Who's the producer? Steel Bangles.
Steel Bangles. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
that's the England one.
Yeah, man. He just honestly he just took it to another level.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
was He was on the way, like within the span of the years. I think it was like probably 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah.
Within a span of 5-6 years, he was just on like next level territory of Punjabi music.
Like you never stop hearing his name, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll never hear that.
Just like to see like where he started. Like, you know, of course he started off as a nobody.
Yeah,
To see where he reached now, like that's crazy, right? Just in a span of like you said, 5-6 years.
yeah.
That's such a little time.
Such a little time is that big of an impact, which is like
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
Yeah, he came to Canada to study as a student visa and stuff.
Yep.
Made some tracks, blew up, went back to Punjab, did great things for his pinned in Punjab, his community. Yeah, like
There's a lot of things saying that he would pay for some of the girls' schools and stuff and everything, and the people in the band and everything. They pay for schools. I mean, he honestly seems like a great dude. Big loss. I mean,
like I'm not gonna sit here and lie that I was his biggest fan, I was a huge fan, right? But of course, the recognition and the respect is there, right?
Yep.
And it sucks like that after his death, like the respect in my heart has grown more for him because of the stuff you're hearing on the news now, right?
Yeah. A lot of this stuff
he did behind the scenes, right?
And you don't hear that.
You don't hear that, yeah. Like you mentioned, all the girls from his band and stuff, he's like he paid for their educations. He provided transport for them to and back from school, so none of the girls in his village had to worry about. He
got into politics because he wanted to do something really good for his whole entire village, whole band. He wanted to do something big for them.
Yeah, even Tibbi on the put to that track, he says, you know, like kadi bus route nahi hundi si mere pind de vich and stuff. That man got like bus routes in his pind. Like he did a huge thing for his community, right? Like it just sucks. Like all these things, like he didn't even mention in his like when he was going for politics and doing his campaign and stuff. He didn't mention any of this. Like he just did it all through like the goodness of
the only thing you would hear is just the controversies, and you only hear about the stuff that he's getting into.
Yeah.
All this stuff now, like all the behind the scenes stuff, is what comes out now after he's gone.
Yeah.
Which would I mean?
It's funny because like
it's weird how you hear like the most negative part, but you never see like
see the positive on the scene, right? But I mean that's where they always say, you just keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you keep doing what you feel is right.
Yeah.
And then your work speaks for itself.
Yeah, it's media flipped the script 180, like you said. Before his death, labeled that as a gangster, a mobster, promoter of violence, guns, gangs, right? Anything like controversy, like that.
It would always be in the headlines.
Yeah, headlines. BC banned his shows for a bit because he said his music portrays gun violence and stuff, right? And
it's messed up though, because like negative news catches the eye more than positive news.
100%.
It makes headlines.
100%. Yeah, it makes headlines.
Bro, honestly, all it is right now is just headlines. That's all it is.
Bro, we live in a world where like media and like other people, like they're quick to tarnish your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quick to bring you down, but then when it comes to building someone up, like no one's around.
Yeah. Exactly. You gotta just you just gotta keep doing what you gotta do. I mean, that's what it is at this point, right? You got to do what you got to do, what you feel is right.
Right.
If you in your own heart feel like you are doing something right for your community, for yourself, and for people around you,
and so be it.
And you just got to do what you got to. Let the people talk. That's what it is. And that's what he pretty much did. He's like, yo, people going to talk. People going to say what they want to do. He said, I'm going to just do my thing. I mean, he's like, I remember those interviews. He's like, I don't know how long these music things will last, like 5-6 years. Right? But he's like, I'm going to just make sure I get all of my stuff done, or I'm going to do as much hard work as I can in these 5-6 years, and my music will live on forever. And that's what it is now. I mean, his music's going to live on forever. Everyone's going to remember Sidhu Moosewala. No one's going to forget about him.
No way.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just it's forever music. Legend. He's a legend, legend to me. At this, like he's legendary. He's up there.
Yeah. It's really heartbreaking. Like all the videos that I see of his parents. Like,
they
it's just
wish him all the strength, bro. Like the way I seen like the whole funeral, the whole thing going on.
Yeah.
Bro, like you can see the tears, but at the same time they're proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Like honestly, like like why go to bless them and stuff. Like it's really heartbreaking. I hope like the community takes care of them. Yeah. I seen Amrit Maan post that brought.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Amrit Maan. He said, "Oh, my baby bapu da khyaal rakhanga."
Just like as my own, basically.
Yeah. He's like, my vadda veer da farj nibaunga.
Yeah.
He's like, and he says like, "Oh, our friendship hasn't ended. It's only begun."
Exactly.
Huge.
I mean, you just need support. You just need people around you. That's what you need at this point, right? And then, I mean, there's gonna be so many people that like everyone's gonna be there to support them.
Yeah.
But yeah, sad news. I mean, I mean, that's probably like that's one of the biggest things. I mean, that happened. I mean, it affected everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, that's
It's like a big shock, man.
huge shock. I mean, I woke up in the morning, I saw this, I was like, no way, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, this can't be true. And then you just see it everywhere. It's like, damn, this is true.
Yeah.
This is what you gotta deal with now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you see all the Tupac comparisons and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
bro. Like, even like his last, like, I don't think it's his last track, but like one of his few.
One of his last few tracks. Yeah,
I think maybe second last. Yeah, the last ride with the picture of Tupac's Beamer and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. And they I mean, they're also saying they pretty much had the same span, like career span, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
I seen a picture side by side. Yeah.
Pretty much the same career span. It's unfortunate. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, just gotta wish the most strength to the parents get through this. For any of the fans, as you know, keep strong. I mean, it affects everyone.
Yeah, for sure. We just pray for the well-being of his family that he left behind. Pray that some form of justice comes out of this.
Some form of justice, yo. They need to figure this thing out because this gun violence is just getting out of control.
Bro, gun violence, not just in Punjab alone, around the world.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy right now, bro. Like the school shooting in Texas, right? Like horrible news.
Kids,
like
kids, bro.
Kids, like
what
did they do? What did they do to deserve that? Yeah, I think it was 19
A
students.
school is supposed to be a safe spot.
Yeah.
But
you're supposed to enjoy your time there, not be sitting in a room
you see,
scared.
like, there's videos online where like teachers carry handguns with them now, and they went around like asking students, "Do you feel safe with a teacher carrying a gun?" And some students said yes. So it's crazy.
No, it's just I don't think any parent, any kid should have to worry about them getting shot at school, right?
Yeah,
or
it's
just
like
sending to the school.
Exactly. Parents would send a kid to a school. It'd be like, yo, kids, doing his schoolwork. They're doing their schoolwork. They're enjoying time there, stress free. Now, parents can be stressed sending their kids.
Like even us, we went to school. Our mapio, like they send us.
They're like, yo, they're in school.
No tension, right? Like our parents used to drop us off to school, or even as older we got, right? We went to school. We came back to school. I don't think once my parents ever feared that, right? And I'm pretty sure none of the victims, their parents ever feared that too. But
as kids, I think we even walked to school in the morning by ourselves, and we came back by ourselves with them stressing like he's gonna come back at this time. Like they already know, and like now you can't even do that. You can't even like send your kids out without even tripping out.
Yeah, and even Buffalo's shooting, I believe the suspect was charged with domestic terrorism, where he goes into a supermarket, shoots 10 black people, and then he proclaims that he believes in white supremacy and stuff and he live streams it on Twitch.
There's those people that do it. There's something wrong, bro. They're sick, bro.
Yeah, they're sick minded.
It's just messed up. I mean, there was that. I mean, there was something about a hospital shooting that happened recently too. I think it was 5 people in a hospital. They got it's just. I think it was a day after the Texas shooting.
Yeah,
just 2 days after.
I think just today I saw a post. I think it was 6 Buzz or one of them. They said a 17-year-old sent some threats towards a school, and they just arrested him today. They just sending emails like. Yeah. It was crazy, man. I don't know what's going on right now.
Bro, even this news happened in the state, but even in Canada, I seen a couple of posts where some Peel region schools even got locked down because there was some calls about someone walking around with a gun and stuff.
Oh, so okay, about that one. So they said he was walking around. He was near the creek. It was in a little residential area. They said he was walking around with a BB gun.
Okay,
right. But I mean, at the same time, the police officers, they did say drop your weapon, drop your weapon. You didn't drop it. You're just getting closer, and I mean, they had to shoot him. I mean, that's what happened.
That's crazy.
It's just way too much going on right now. All this gun talk, all this stuff. It's way too much. They need to get something done with this.
It's getting nuts, man.
Yeah, Justin Trudeau, he hopped on the news after the attacks in the states of the gun violence, and he's proposing a new bill where he's saying that there should be a ban of sale of handguns. What are your thoughts on that?
100%.
I mean, okay, you could. It's hard.
But the thing is, who is allowed to buy them, and who is not?
Yeah, no, of course.
So, but no. He wants to. Okay, so what he wants to do is he wants to ban the buying of handguns.
Yeah. So
selling them.
In the bill, he mentions that he wants just to cap the market of handgun sales. So he wants no gun sales. The size of magazines to decrease as well. Any imports of guns, buying of guns, selling of guns, trading of guns, all cancel.
Any gun.
Just hand. Well, right now he
Just
said
handguns?
handguns. Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I mean, it's
Because
I feel like this is something which is still going to take some time to get figured out. Because I mean, you've never seen this many cases. I feel like in recent history, like not this many cases,
Bro,
and the rate that is rate that is going
I
at.
don't know.
So I feel like this is just something they just have to quickly come up with. They need something a bit more constructive, like a more constructive plan to actually tackle the situation. Because the whole gun violence is just getting out of control. There's way too much going on.
yeah, they mentioned some sort of mental assessment needs to be performed before.
When purchasing,
Yeah, when purchase. But like okay, how often are you doing these mental assessments? I buy a gun today. 3 years later, I become psycho. Right?
Yeah.
It's like how are these mental assessments like monitored and stuff? Like,
right?
are they routinely
Like,
checked?
are
up?
they gonna like keep track of who bought the gun and every year they're gonna check up on them?
That's what I'm saying. Like, should there be more
That's gonna be crazy.
more measures?
I feel like this. Is it been has it been like 100% like confirmed that this is the bill? Like it's been like passed? Or
no,
is it
like
still talks?
it's just proposed. Like it has to
Yeah.
go to.
Okay,
the
so
House
there's
of
still gonna be a
yeah.
lot of different things that are gonna
Yeah.
change up in the aspect of this, right? They're still gonna add more things. They're probably like
fine tune it.
yeah. Okay, so then, I mean, it's a step. It's a step definitely. I mean, yeah, here in Canada they gotta figure this out. In America they gotta figure it out. In India they gotta figure it out. There's so many different places where they gotta figure out this whole gun control, because you might just buy it from there, but I mean, there's another market where people get guns too.
Yeah. For those who want to get stuff like guns, drugs, and
They'll
stuff,
find a way.
Yeah.
There's always a fuck-
They'll
if there's
find a way.
government-
Like,
yeah,
those people will.
There's always
Yeah.
a loophole, man.
there's always,
Yeah.
there's always the black market or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
like there's
yeah.
gonna be people behind the scenes selling. Yeah.
They
So
gotta,
anyone
they gotta,
that really, really wants to get their hands on those type of things,
they'll find some way of doing it. Which
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
and it does make it tough because then the question of those who believe that having handguns is not really the case. The reason behind the rise in crime rate, right? It's just that like they see it as a defensive mechanism, or
Yeah.
like they're like what happens to our self defense, right?
yeah. Some people,
That's what it
some
comes
people
down
don't.
to, like,
Some people
my-
have
my
guns
rights
for
or
like
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
Some people have guns, but they use it in like in a manner which is supposed to be correct.
Yeah,
Like I mean,
some-
the correct way.
Some people are hunters. Some
Exactly.
you know, yeah.
So they go to like those hunting fields. They go into the fields and they actually do what they want. Like,
But then
with
they
the
say
gun.
like when you do have a gun, you have to have it locked in a case.
when you,
and
I feel like from what I heard is that if you have if you were to fire a gun or anything, you have to notify you like every single bullet pretty much is marked.
Okay. That's
I feel like that's what I can't 100% guarantee, but I feel like that's what I've heard is that if you have a firearm or anything, it has to be registered. It has to you have to pretty much notify how many you have, like bullets, I guess, or whatever like that.
I feel like
there's some like rules and there's definitely rules and regulations. I mean, I don't really know too much about it.
I feel like I heard like when you buy a bullet, there's like some sort of serial number that's recorded.
serial number, that's what it is. Yeah,
And then I guess with each bullet you buy for the gun, that's also recorded.
right.
So I guess if they find a bullet somewhere, they'll see the serial number and be like, this
They'll
is the
match
gun
it.
it came from, and
Yeah.
this is the person that has it.
Exactly.
So it's like a trace, basically. Like, so it'll make it easier to find the person that actually like that shot the gun. But I don't know. It's gonna be because I don't know, man. This has to stop.
Yep. Too much shit going on in the world, man.
Too much shit, bro. I think like the government definitely got to work on that type of stuff. In other news, fucking BC is allowing personal possession of 2.5 grams of street drugs starting January.
Bro,
3rd.
every time I read this article, I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
man? What is this?
And this is a bill that actually got like approved and
Pass,
stuff.
man. It's got
It
approved.
got passed. It got approved, and it's starting January 31st of next year, 2023.
So this is official.
It's
This is
official.
Because I've been reading a couple articles just to make sure if this is true or not. But this is officially done.
Yeah, this is officially done.
Bro,
It's-
what did they think? Okay, wait. I want to know what are the benefits they think they're gonna get out of this.
Less crime.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, less drug crime.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be more drug crime because if someone finds out you have drugs on you, they're gonna like try to rob it off of you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
You're allowed carrying that much with you.
You're 2.5 grams, bro.
Yeah, even people that their reactions to that, like they're laughing. They're like, "Oh, 2.5 grams is an inadequate amount." They're like Like I seen someone comment on the article saying that 2.5 grams is something I have for breakfast. Yeah.
God
So
damn.
even them allow like it's getting negative feedback from those who support it as well as those who don't support it. You know, like I just find it personally I find it stupid in general.
I feel like it's stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's stupid, right? But
You're allowing the public to carry that with them, use it. I mean, like,
This is gonna cause more fucking gun violence, man. I swear to God.
yeah, so there anything like opioids, cocaine, methamphetamine and stuff is now allowed as long as it's for personal use
Fentanyl,
under
all that bullshit,
under 2.5 grams, and the drug, yeah, like I said, the drug must be used for personal use. But if there's any like evidence of them producing the drugs, growing the drugs, trafficking or selling, that still will be prosecuted under the law. But
yeah.
just you're allowed to have it for personal use, which I find like.
But how are they gonna know that you're not even selling it? Like,
Bro.
you can't trace it, you can't track it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's say I'm walking over to someone's crib, right?
You come out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sell 2.5 grams, right? I get pulled over, I get stopped. Cops search me, they find 2.5 grams on me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, officer, it's personal use. All right, go ahead.
They
Go about
leave,
your day,
someone
have a
pulls
good
up,
day.
you give it.
I pull up to someone's crib, I can still make a sale, right?
Just like-
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's no way to
Right.
catch that, bro.
yeah,
Damn, that's fucked.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
They're making it too easy out here. Right?
Yeah, but apparently this program, it's gonna they got approved for 3 years, so in 3 years they'll review the program. See, I guess.
So for 3 years, they're chilling with us.
Yeah, so they're rocking with it. So from January 31st, 2023 to January 31st, 2026.
They're brave to
This
put
program
3 years.
will
We're legit. Yeah.
3 years is a long
Yeah.
time.
and I guess they'll see all the stats like
Like,
the
why
stats.
not a fucking
that-
year first, bro?
I don't know, man.
Baby steps, man.
I guess the sample size is too small for a year, right?
I don't know, man. That's a crazy headline, to be honest. When I've read those articles, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is actually happening out here? Like, really? I mean, like the whole marijuana usage, that was a huge topic as well,
Yeah.
right?
So imagine walking the streets. It's like personal use. Someone just you see injecting.
I feel like no. I don't
Maybe a
feel
lot of
I don't feel like
fucking-
it's like in public usage.
Who knows? You're gonna see a lot.
But
of
I mean, if you're in
windows
your
the
own
fucking-
personal, like your own area, like you have your own, like then you could probably. I'm pretty sure
That's
there must
the
be.
thing. Like,
There
I don't
must
have-
be something with
there
public
has-
usage
yeah,
you can't.
I think it's like alcohol, right? Like alcohol is illegal to buy,
You
legal
can't
to
drink in
carry,
public.
but public use of alcohol is banned, right?
Yeah.
So that I don't think it's like I don't think you can openly like sit at like fucking Vaughan Mills. Or sorry, Vaughan Mills is here, but whatever mall they have there,
Yeah.
just fucking be
Fucking
putting
guys
2.5.
Sitting at the
Yeah.
park and
fucking
Yeah.
slapping their forearm and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Tinujala pata.
I see a lot of movies.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's definitely not public usage like that.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely not. I mean, that would be a bit. If that's the case, y'all really need to look into this. Look into this
Yeah.
rule, real quick.
I'm not trying to see people doing this in fucking public, bro. Like I'm walking the streets. Downtown's already messed up as is. Oh my god. But like it's crazy.
Yeah, bro, fucking crazy, man. Like, even like, I don't know, government in general is crazy. You know, like even the elections here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Election, like a
Yeah,
whole
election-
election. Oh my god, it was so messed up. Was it only 43%?
only 43% of eligible voters went to the polls to vote. Yeah, crazy.
Conservatives, man, they took over Brampton.
Yeah, all of Brampton is blue.
All of Brampton is blue.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
bro. I remember they said the polls were gonna close at 9:00, and at shout out to Amrezy, my boy. He texted me at 9:20 saying, "Yo, Doug Ford won." I'm like, wait, what?
It was so quick.
I'm like, bro, it's 9:20. I'm watching the Boston and Golden State Warriors game,
the
and
first
I'm just
game,
like, bro, it's 9:20, like already. I hop on the CP24 app, and I'm like, yo, majority government already won in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, this
They-
has to be counted for some sort of
Wait, hold up.
record.
That was really
You guys continue. Yeah.
that was
That's
really
crazy.
fast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just thinking about like, okay, usually you don't find. I mean, I think it was the last election. They didn't find until like the day after. That's
Yeah.
how late it was and everything, right?
Yeah,
43% of people didn't vote.
57% didn't vote.
Oh yeah, 43% of
Yeah,
people voted.
yeah.
57%. Half of Ontario didn't vote. They're like, screw this. But then people are also like, yo, if you guys didn't vote, there must be someone that you want to like. There must be some type of like person that you have some like, okay, I want to go for this.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? And you go vote for them.
Yeah, you
It
might.
doesn't have to mean you have to like the person. Like,
Yeah.
okay, like, you know, like there's like Doug Ford, Andrew Horwath, Stephen Del Duca. You don't have to like them.
No,
But
but
look
what
at the policies of what they're trying to
yeah,
do.
exactly. What party stands for what policy that best align with your best interest,
Right.
right? Like, of course, at the end of the day, like, I want certain things available for me. I want certain things not to be happening in my,
Bro, I want them to fix up this auto insurance in Brampton.
yeah.
Bro, this is way too high. Bro. This thing is way too high, bro. And they need to fix it up at this point.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, paying for this is too much. And I feel like, what, Andrea Horwath, she stepped down. Stephen Duca stepped down. He didn't even win his own area.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, this guy couldn't win in his own area, and he stepped down.
Bro, liberals took a huge fucking hit. They're not
They
even
took an L, bro.
They took a huge L. They're not even the opposition or whatever.
Yeah, they took a they took a big L.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're now stuck with Doug Ford for 4 years. I mean, hopefully he does okay. He does something, right?
Mm.
I don't know about this whole new highway thing that he wants to do, the whole Highway 413. You guys heard about
Yeah,
that?
from all the way from Milton to Vaughan.
It's like, okay, so it's, I mean, especially for me, I don't think it really benefits me at all, because this is more up north.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you live like in I believe like Caledon, like that area, Orangeville down there, I guess it makes more sense for you, right? In the center of Brampton like that, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, I believe. Because you're pretty much, I think it's connected from Milton all the way up until I think King City, Vaughan.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's where it goes up to. So I mean, I don't really know if the 413, like, what's the big benefits from it? Like, they say I think you save 30 minutes.
It's just basically cutting between like east and west of Brampton, because like there's only one that goes north and south. It's the 410 basically.
Yeah.
But like that's always it's shit. Like there's a lot of traffic on it. But that's the only thing is like to reduce traffic.
I forgot which party was saying that they would want to make the 407 free for truckers.
NDP.
NDP was right.
No, but they want to make it.
I feel like that would have made more sense.
Definitely, it would have reduced traffic of big tractor trailers on the road.
Yeah.
And allowing them to travel freely on 407, like, it'll definitely have huge benefits for not just the trucking industry, but as well as local citizens that want to get to places, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's I mean, there's a lot of people I've seen online. They're really pissed off about this.
Yeah.
About the Conservatives winning. I mean, this is up to the Conservatives. This is up to Doug Ford to figure out how to get things done for everyone. I mean, you are the Premier of Ontario.
4 more years of Ford.
4 more years of Ford.
But the thing is, like, there's the 413. The only thing is, like, they wanna cut it to the Greenbelt, and that's like untouched land. Like,
yeah,
and like they basically passed.
Which is what I thought about. This thing was never brought up. Like, all the premiers before never thought about this.
What?
About doing like another highway like that.
That's what I'm saying, because like they don't want to touch that part of the land, right? And like that's the only way to get that highway.
Yeah.
Through the Brampton or whatever, or like whatever route they want to take.
Right.
But I don't know. It's kind of.
I mean, here, man, Conservatives, please do something good for Ontario. I mean, whoever voted, I mean, they put the trust in you, so let's.
I don't think anyone can complain. Like, I mean, 57% of Ontarians didn't go vote, so you got what you got.
We found out in 20 minutes.
Really, yeah.
Legit.
20 minutes we found out the fate of Ontario. So yeah, man, let's just figure out what's gonna happen and see what go on from there.
We'll see what's gonna happen next, though. But like, this is like.
Yeah, man. I mean, crazy, bro. I mean, just the world in general is a scary place.
The world is a scary place.
Yeah. Doug, don't make Ontario scary. Sanubentia, you know.
What's the Ontario slogan? Your place to discover, whatever.
Yours to discover.
Yours to discover. Yeah.
Discover it pretty well, but like don't scare us.
But yeah, man. What else do you think there is? I mean, I think it's pretty much it. We got some pretty good
Yeah.
stuff to talk about. Thank you for listening to the You've Been Notified podcast.
Wait, hold on.
You keep running in and out.
Sorry, man. I gotta.
But yeah, welcome back. Thank you for. I was supposed to say welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you for watching the You've Been Notified podcast. We will be back with more topics. And I mean, there's a lot. There's
with
a lot
more entertainment.
Yeah.
And
for more entertainment, follow Budgie's OnlyFans.
please subscribe to my OnlyFeed. Joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back. With
Get your
more.
mind out of the gutters. He just posts trick shots.
Hey,
Trick shots.
Yeah, hockey trick shots.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Right on.
Yeah,
I have no idea I did that.
Yeah, keep showing the love. Keep showing the support. You guys are doing an amazing job. We feel the love.
Yep.
Keep blowing up our TikToks and Instagram. Like honestly, you guys
Keep them subscribers coming.
Keep them subscribers coming. Road to 250.
250 coming soon.
250 coming soon.
But yeah,
Sim's gonna shave his whole head off.
Okay, let's not go.
One more time. No, wait. First was the beard, right?
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing the same.
Now
That
the
was
All right,
it.
250. Sim's going bald. All right, Sim's going
You
bald.
Why
heard
do
it
I
here
have to
first.
be the target every single time?
You heard
I
it
don't
here
want to
Because you
be
did it
first.
the first time.
I sacrifice my beard, bro.
You are the
So
captain now.
sacrifice the hair this time. What'd you say? You sacrifice what?
I say you are the captain now.
Oh, you're the captain now.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride.
Thank you for watching You've Been Notified podcast, guys. Have a great day.
Peace.
Peace.